Hey everyone, it's Ivan, KidBadger.com, out here for another episode of our 2021 Coast to Coast Tour. Picking up where we left off, waking up early in the morning in a Walmart parking lot after having slept in this bus. And yeah, got up and started to grind it out. Ended up driving up the road till we found somewhere where we could pull off, get a little bit of coffee, and then just kept powering through. We actually went through, going up, I guess it's I-15, cut through a really cool spot, basically right at the top northwest corner of Arizona. Really cool canyon through there, and made it through our quick jaunt in Arizona, coming right into the southwest corner of Utah, going through St. George. And then from there, just continuing to kind of grind out the miles. And a lot of things happened kind of last minute in my life, and I reached out to one of my buddies who actually works over at Black Rifle Coffee Company. I'm like, hey man, are you around? We're headed that way. And he's like, yeah man, come on over. I'm like, all right, I'm driving a big bus. He's like, all right, just pull it around back. Cool, see you in a couple hours. So went up there and got to see my buddy Edwin, who I hadn't seen in a long time. It's really cool. Black Rifle Coffee Company, kind of in a lot of respects outgrown that facility there, which is I think kind of their flagship facility there in Salt Lake City. And like they have a pretty big roaster there, which is nothing compared to their like huge roasting facility they've set up since. But a lot of really cool stuff going on there though. One thing is they have amazing artwork, like the stuff they come up with, their art department, such cool stuff. Their designs for their coffee bags, stickers, all those things. And a lot of their coffee bag art, like they've turned it to prints on the walls. Really cool stuff. And kind of got to go through behind the scenes, check a lot of it out. And one of the things that's amazing is they put out so many shirts and things like that, to include hats, all done in-house. Like they embroider everything in-house. And then like their shirts, for example, it's a huge, amazing machine that basically goes around, screen prints the different designs, and then they package everything. And I'm like, how do you guys handle all your merch, like making this stuff here? And they work 2 shifts making that many t-shirts, which is pretty cool. And yeah, kind of got to cruise through and see some of the cool stuff. And my buddy Edwin, he's like coffee scientist, coffee doctor, I don't know what you'd call it. He has a pretty cool little laboratory. He's one of the guys that'll go out to like Costa Rica, places like that, go sample beans, bring them back, do little test runs as far as roasting them, making coffee. He made us an amazing cup of coffee. And it's really cool to see just kind of the behind the scenes of that process. Probably one of the other cool things about Black Rifle Coffee Company is they do cool stuff, to include as far as just even a work environment. Like they have this massive, beautiful gym like there on site. Not to mention pretty amazing like archery setup there. And they have a giant like plotter where they can actually print like vinyl wraps and stuff too. So much cool stuff going on with that company. And definitely really grateful to get a tour, get a walk through everything, and at the end of the day, get reacquainted with a buddy of mine who I hadn't seen for a long time. We actually met overseas contracting, and he's been working for Black Rifle kind of early days, like plank holder, but really fun getting to catch up. Then back on the highway, headed over to my buddy Matt Yore of Sawtooth Rifles, and met up. Finally able to go ahead and park the bus and not be driving for a minute and just kind of settle in for a good night's sleep. That right there is where we're leaving off on this adventure on the 2021 Coast to Coast Tour. Pretty soon we'll be having another range day and be back at it, grinding out some more miles, making our way across the country. But as always, thanks for joining us at kitbadger.com. Look forward to seeing you next time.